Hello and welcome back. I'm Joe and you're watching Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. First, the music is back on. Second, I think I owe you a little bit more harbor stuff, so let's go get that done. I really like this town. It looks pretty, and it's now, I think, finally functioning. Yep, these numbers are fine for this city. There are a few people waiting there, and all of this is fine. It's fine. It doesn't have to be perfect. I will probably add a couple more units here once we're done with everything being constructed on this side. Maybe I even ship in a couple more workers from other cities. Like, there's people that work in the main town all year round, and sometimes they just come in from outside cities because it's too expensive to live in these fancy brick houses. All possible. And I guess when this one is done, we have 21-year-olds that are probably going to move in. So that's all fine. Did I do anything else? No, not yet. But we're getting close. Oh, good. All the silos are done. We're getting close to harvest season. It's July. I think they're going to start pretty much in August. So let's see. How many more trucks do we have? None. Well, I think in the near future we should set up another we should set up another vehicle production line that actually produces all the vehicles that we need, because right now, actually, not do this. Go here first, unload, important, and then add 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. Cool. That was this one? Good. Another vehicle production line, because it is really, really, really slow, and you need to make sure that you have enough engineers and enough regular workers, and things just have to be right for it all to work. And right now, it's okay. I have more than enough people that come here, but I usually miss some engineers, and I have over 5,000 engineers sitting everywhere, so I'm not really sure why. But this is what I do. I just come in here and I say, hey, everyone, go to school. Don't be a dummy. Go to school, stay in school, get university, be smart. And then at some point, I always run out of eligible people that can go to university. That's a little weird to me, but it is what it is. It's fine. Get those in here. Yeah, we'll just fill these up. But I realized last time I started the episode saying today we're going to get a harbor done, and then we only got a little piece of the harbor done. But now I have some more time, and now we're going to finish that up. That's all. That's all, really. I want the aggregate to be done. One thing I did right after we were done with things, I added this piece of road, simply because it shortens the distance to travel for the construction crew. Instead of having to go all the way around to do anything, they can now actually reach here, and this is also in normal assignment range. So it should make life easier. Great. Now, let's think about what resources we can have for, well, setup. We can have gravel, coal, gravel, iron, coal, and bauxite, which means we need at least 4 aggregate storage areas. At least 4, because in reality, well, they don't store that much if you compare it to a ship. So we got to be a little smart about this. Again, you can set all of these up so that, let's go here, so that you can transport every aggregate with just one conveyor engine. I just still don't really like that. I would prefer not to have to do that if at all possible. This is going to be challenging. Let's just run them out straight. We'll see what happens. We don't really need this one. Great. Let's get our conveyor engine helpers. And I set it up this way because from here we could pump them off, and from here we can load them onto our storages. Honestly, this may be fine, because if I set up the rail yard correctly, which that's a big question mark because I honestly haven't thought about that, but if I set that up correctly, this may actually just work. Okay, this is a little disappointing, but I'm realizing that there are only 2 offloading connections, and you could say that's fine, and it probably is, but in reality, I want to do it, let's connect them first, it's fine. In reality, this means that I have to use one conveyor engine to do multiple sources. It's probably not a bad thing, because honestly, I can see this just being normal, being like, well, you want to... You can only drop off one source or one aggregate source at a time, and I'm okay with that. I really am. Ooh, this one, yeah, this one can go here, perfect. Which means we shouldn't need all these roads where they are right now, but we will need some roads, otherwise we have problems. Yeah, not quite what I wanted you to do, but that's okay, whatever. You can go there, you can hopefully... As long as all the conveyor engines connect, I am very happy. Great. So all these are in. Now there is something to be said to add another entry point here. What could we do? We could connect them like this. I think that is the smart way to go. Looks a little funky, I realize that. But I think this will allow us to have multiple ways to get resources into this setup, and then later on out of this setup, because we will have to be able to pick up and drop off resources from here. So if we put this one there, we're still doing okay with connecting everything, and that is kind of surprising to me, but I am happy about that. Let's make sure that all of these are connected before we do too many more crazy things. Which means come out here, but then I will take you back a little bit. And we can do better. Come out here, run this one straight just for a little while. Connect up all these guys. Yep. They don't have to be super pretty. And then this one can connect hopefully straight to there. And that's great. And I am assuming I want all of these to kind of connect together. So... let's do this for now. I am not certain that this will be done, because I'm still trying to think about what all we need. We still need the pipes to run there, but we do need everything connected for fire protection. That's important. That is super important. And right now it is all connected. So this is a good start. Let's see, can we... we could connect them all on this side as well. I think I like that option better. Because I'm looking at this, I am pretty sure we're going to use everything that's on this side already. So let's do it this way. Let's give this into contract, and we could connect them here, but we don't have to yet. We still have to bring all of this stuff back twice. I have no idea how I'm going to do this, but I think this guy is the right one. I would like to set you up so that I can get both of those connected. Great. Then get rid of this one. That's important. And again here... oh, sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. You don't want to play along? That is... I'll allow this. Yeah. I can't get any better than that. Definitely. But I will need another... probably just a 1 in, 3 out connection here. So I can do the same thing I'm doing on the other side, where I just have one point of connection that I can just cipher in or out. And this may be hard to understand, or hard to know what I'm talking about. I don't think it's hard to understand. But what I want from all of this is to be able to load and unload at the same time with different trains. Now, this technically, I think this may be really easy. Train aggregate unloading. This one goes here. right here. And it's not complicated, but if I set them up right here, I can always unload in all 4 of these locations. Again, it's a little bit of that cheating that I talked about, but I don't think I can get around this. This one looks like it will be a little more challenging to set up, but I am okay with that. If we think we'll place you there, I still need cargo. Some cargo Some cargo storage to set up here so we can actually use this for regular storage because it's a cargo harbor. And that is anything that's stored in a warehouse. And anything that's stored in an open storage? I think it's both. So I don't think this one can stay where it is. Let's move you back a little bit and see what we can do with our conveyor belts section. Ships. Since last time there was only one tourist on there, I did throw out a question on the Steam forum asking if anyone knows if there's something you can do, if there's something you need to do, if everything is just fine, or how it works to get more. This is not going to be good. Maybe I can make it work. How it works to get more tourists on there. Like, is there anything you can do? The only real response that I got so far, and honestly I posted that this sometime after this morning, the only response I received so far was, no, after a while it just normalizes and everything is fine. So I guess we'll just go with that, and it will be fine, I was told. Okay, these are all connected, that's important. Can we connect one in between here? Oh, that's cute. I don't have to waste any space in there, that's good. So now this one is coming out here. I am thinking I want to use all of this space for the cargo harbor. So let's not block that. Let's throw... I don't want to use these. Wait, no, I'm pretty sure... I am pretty sure I can use the regular... Was that English? The regular pipes like this. Because they have a road connection. The ones that I can't use are the pipes that have a just a footpath connection because they can't build the conveyors. And that's, yeah, whatever, that's fine. I just don't do what I need them to do, but that happens sometimes. So this looks fine, and now this one's coming out this way. Let's see. That's the wrong one. 7. There we go. And now I just want you to reasonably connect here. I don't see anything wrong with this, because I can build a large rail yard with that, just with all of this in mind. And now, I think it's a good time to connect this guy. Let's not connect that junction, even though it's usually nicer. Wow, words are really hard today. It's usually nicer to connect directly to junctions that you already have, but sometimes it's just not really an option. Wonderful. This kind of worked out a lot better than I expected, because now I can... What's this? This is two-way. That's two-way traffic. Okay. This is connected the way I would expect it to, and I do not think... Wow. I did not anticipate this. The real question is, how many trains do I ever expect to have waiting here for any reason at all? The answer is not that many. So let me think about this. Would this rail yard be enough for all the trains that could possibly wait here, or should I set up a second rail yard to handle all the aggregate storage? I think the answer is super simple and right in front of me. Let's have you come out this way and connect there. Yeah. The answer is simple. I don't care what logistically makes more sense. What makes sense to me is the bigger rail yard. That's all there is. And then, hey, you're not connected. And then let's set them up in a way that has the left, well, not the left side, but let's split this one out right away. I don't know, this long? And then make a nice half moon circle there. I think this is good. Let's kind of try to connect this cleanly. And I've seen this. When I lay track now, the game is actually struggling a little bit, which is a little scary, but it's okay. And then we will set this up. I want to be able to at least run long trains there. I think if we run this, get 2 connections in here. Good. This will be our exit. And everything is just in planning mode, so it's really easy to just turn off anything that we currently have that is not planning. To get rid of that one, use the correct rail type. Come on, count. There we go. That one goes there. This one looks like it wants to go right there, and that is totally fine. And now this is connected, and we have a pretty long run-up, which I'm really happy about. Now, let's make this a little steep. I don't like how it's connected there. Can you do that a little better? Yep. Not make it too steep. You come out here. How many do we need? Let's say this is 4, 5. 5 rails. We have 12 large rail construction cranes that can handle this, so I am not very worried about this part to get done anytime soon. Excuse me. Nope, 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 nope. Doing it wrong. That's not what we wanted. I don't want to pull this back any further, but I do want to go big. Go big or go home. It's not playing along. Okay. If that's not playing along, we're going to pull this one back. Instead of going to the outside rail, we're just going to connect to this rail and then see that's the wrong. That's what I was worried about. I did change my hotkey up here to be the electrified rail, but that's not really helping me much when I forget that that's what's happening. So yeah, this one is not connecting. That is just fine because we can just shorten that piece of rail. Just connect it the way you show me this one, please. Cheez-Its. Nope. 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 I'm gonna crash my game if I keep doing this. No. No. There. Okay, you can go there. And then you can go there. Okay. Game, you win. We'll do it your way. That will work. And now we have room for a bunch of rails to come out here, and we have to do a similar connection on this side. Okay, I will allow all of this. But this is the pickup location for any aggregate load that we need, and that is great. That tree made it look like this is not really working right, but it is just fine. Give this guy a little more length. Honestly, there's no good reason to have anything go across this road. So let's start somewhere back here. Do a very similar setup. There you go. This is our exit rail. All we want. And I am using the wrong rail again. Okay. I need to either undo that or actually remember what I'm doing with these rail pieces. Try again. Come out. You come out. Good. And you right here. Thank you. Wow. I did not anticipate that this is going to be such a pain. I will just finish this one. It will be very similar to this rail yard, and then I'll be back. And that's that. This is this rail yard done. And they can start constructing that. And there is one more piece of our harbor that needs to be done before we can call this finished. Aggregate harbor for aggregate loading. I need to refresh myself on what they can actually load. Harbor for containers, vehicles? No. Harbor for aggregate loading. That's what we just had. Aggregate unloading, pumping harbor, cargo harbor. They can do steel and warehouse stuff. So I need to connect at least one of each. The warehouse is going to be the bad one to do. How can I connect you reasonably? Yes, there is the simple answer of why don't you just use the what do they call it? Forklifts here. That is the very simple answer. I feel that they won't be able to handle any of this. They won't be able to move enough goods that is actually worth running this. So I'm hoping I can get all of this set up this way. I did see this. Oh, good. I can put a pump right there. Sweet. So this is good. Now the next one. One open storage large. That's as large as I allow myself to go. I'm already seeing an issue. Unless I drop off, which that's an option. I could drop off directly at the buildings and call it good, but I really don't like that. I can't go out there. This is as far as it will go. I need to connect a cargo station for rail somehow in here. And I really like the modded one, so don't judge me, but I'm going to use the one that has 4 home parking spots. Ooh, I may be able to do this. I still may be able to do this. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, let's get rid of this one first. We don't need that guy. It works! I can get it in here, maybe. If this one, can you connect to anything? Yes, you can. Sweet! Sweet, 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 sweet. And yes! Never burn down, please. That's important. Do not ever burn down. And to ensure that, I have to connect this road to everything else over here. But I don't know if you can tell, I am very pleasantly surprised that this actually worked. I did not anticipate that. I did not expect it. But it is working now. This one can connect right there. There's already a road connection on that side. The only thing we need is something to come out here. Sure, right there is fine. You connect to there, which is totally what I planned a long time ago. Let's get this started and then pull out 4 rail connections here. It almost feels like I should set it up so that I have 4 incoming and 4 outgoing, but honestly, I'm not that worried about it in this case. I am just going to try to get these all connected normally. Come on! And yeah, we could connect these because those are all road connections that we could connect to, but I'd much rather have the cargo station doing all the work. So I will put the last rail yard right here, and then I'll be back again. And then our harbor is actually able to do what it's supposed to do, which is really awesome. Well, I actually ended up setting up this guy a little different than usual. I just have a double, whatever you call this, crossings over here, where they can go to any location from any rail, but then have only one rail that can connect to all of them from the outside here. But all the inside rails can go to every station too, so I think this works. These are not super long rail yards now, but I will deal with that later by just not using the biggest trains all the time. So, hey, this will all work. So now that we have those set up, I can actually get the final pipes in because they're not there yet. I don't know what's wrong with my voice today. It sounds a little funky, sorry. But at least you have music again, right? That's exciting. I prefer music over nothing when I have a couple seconds where I'm not talking. All right. This one's done. This one's done. This one needs a pipe and this one needs a pipe. So ideally, we can connect these, have this one come out here. That's okay, that's a super short piece. We could fix that. We have enough people that can work here. That should be fine. Let's get our normal pipe in. I didn't even need that one. Okay, can this one? Nope. Why? Oh, that's just the end. But there's one. There's one that I can use. Perfect. Let's see if I can do what I want to do. Yes. 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 Beautiful. That one's connected. Let's use this one. 1, 2, 3. You're not going over that. So maybe I do have to go under for just a little bit, so we can use this one. 1, 2, 3. Goes over, over, under. Beautiful. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Let's do this. Actually, where's our next connection? It is on this side. Okay. So we should use this one. I want this one to come over. Yep. And then go down. And then go slide by here. Very good. And then go up again. 1, 2, 3. And yeah, this is fine if you just run really close to this loading situation thing. And then what do we have left? Where? Oh, yeah, you're connected here. Perfect. That's all we needed for piping, and everything actually fits. So let's tell them to get started on this. Wow. I'm actually surprised how fast this harbor is coming together. What do we not have yet? We do not have a container facility that can load and unload anything. But honestly, I'm not opposed to dropping off the containers here and then carrying the containers to a unloading facility or to a loading facility somewhere closer to a city. Yes, there is room here, but it will be hard to bring any workers out because the next closest city is the university town over there. And that's not around the corner by any means. So yeah, maybe the containers will just have to be delivered here and then shipped somewhere else. I do not dislike that. There are not a lot of things that we still need for this harbor. How's the stuff over here going? Yeah, they're working on it. Stuff is getting done. Looks like these haven't been touched in a while. That's okay. Obviously, we haven't picked up fuel, but at this point, there is one full path for fuel ready that I could use. Nope, I lied. The bitumen is ready, but fuel is not ready yet. Okay. What I do need still is power. And we have enough connections for power left over, but we do need to send some power this way. I did place one earlier before you left. It's right here. So let's make sure we see how far this actually reaches. So you essentially do everything up to that engine. It's weird. It's covering the engine, but it's not covering part of the... this guy, aggregate storage facility. So that's the first one we want. I think here. But then we're not covering that engine out there. So if we come out a little more to the center. Is that pipe covered? That pipe is covered. Okay. I think I would like to cover everything that's in range here. Someone mentioned in the comments that if you provide a power connection to some storage units, they work a little faster. I don't know if I can get that last... Can I get you in here? This one's the only one that's out of range for everywhere where I'm trying to place this. Not a fan. That pipe is in. But now that harbor is not in. So I'm always missing something. And if I miss something, I don't want to miss the harbor because there is fuel in there. We can't miss that. How about here? What do you cover? This harbor is not covered. So this one would work. Again, it's just that one facility over there. I can't place you here. Oh, come on. Come... Here's what we're going to do. I know this was just built. You always have to back it up a little more because the rails are not friendly when you leave the roads a little bit on the rails. So let's do this. And I think we can cover everything in that location. Great. You just connect there instead. That's fine. Great. Let's pull the one line that we need. It has to be a high voltage line, definitely. No question about that. Let's get you... What side do we want you on? I think down here will look prettier. So let's get you here, run in front of the harbors up to the one that we already have. Let's hover on top of it a little bit, because what I really want is to kind of align them. There's good. There, and then just follow the same path, please. What we have here? Oh yeah, you and you. Great. That was a lot easier than I expected. At this point, everything can be constructed. Our fire station over here has people in them. That's important. The people come from right here. This fire station, let's see, what can you cover? You cannot really cover anything on this side, but there's also not really road ready yet. At some point, if I have to, I will totally put another fire station in here and send more cars from this area to go work there. But for right now, this is all good. Check out people. 61 people, that's a new... 61,000 people, that's a new record. So this is awesome. When all these aggregate loading facilities are done, I have to set them to the correct storage or aggregate. If I don't do that, I'm going to have trouble because I will have to probably empty out all of these all the time. So don't let me forget that. Once we have our ships actually done, we also will need to set up all of this so we always have a train picking up something from somewhere and bringing it to a general storage area. Because this 2,000 tons of aggregate per storage facility is not a lot for a ship. Because ships can store way more than that. What's going on here? You, sir, excuse me. Cargo train station. Yeah, you can't go there right now. Try again later. Sadly, this happens sometimes. I was doing things while things were still happening, so they just get stuck for a sec. What's this doing? You are missing steel. We will need a lot of steel. Where's our steel pickup, guys? Is that this one? Trucks. Yes, you have steel resource. Instead of sending you all the way over here, which is going to be a pain, we will just tell these guys to drop off steel over here. Thank you. Set you to unload like a normal person would, and then you can unload everything you have. I know they are already delivering steel, so it should be fine. Like the other truck too. These distribution offices are supposed to go to across the river, but they're not doing anything right now, so might as well use them. Unload. Yep. Perfect. So, yeah, we need steel here, but that should be happening very soon. I am very excited about all those rail yards that are happening there. I'm not excited that these have not been tackled yet, because they should have been done by now, I think. Oh, I have a guess. At some point, if it would ever stop producing something, what do we need? Prefab panels, yes. Let's do boards at 0%. Sadly, I will have to throw some steel away. Because the problem with these is every time one of these trains comes back, it brings back a lot of stuff. Hey, you're not doing anything. Go do something. Brings back a lot of stuff, and the old railroad construction offices do not have enough storage to handle it. So what I should really do is rebuild the construction offices so that there is more room, but I don't really want to do that. I'm really surprised this is all done already. Do this one. There's 4 vehicles in each of these, so they can get all that done. And that should be good. Well, I did what I promised. The harbor is doing stuff, and we actually are constructing a lot of it already, so this is great. I honestly can probably start bringing cars over here and having them ready for the first ship. I would love to build all the ships myself. Is there more than one? Woo! 61 tourists! They're coming in! They're coming like crazy now! Sweet! That means we should be making a lot more money than we did before. But here, all of these ships take a couple 100,000 days to build. And even if I go at full throttle, 400 people and 100 engineers, which is obviously not what I'm doing right now, it will take forever. So I will build ships, but I will also buy ships. Just, that's what's going to be. I have this train set. I haven't actually used it yet, but this is a train set for the new electrical setup that I have. So let's send it out there. Doesn't have to sit around because why not? Go there, there, and there. Go. That's all I want you to do. I don't think there's any real worker train coming to this location yet, so that's okay. How are we doing here? People have trouble getting food. Well, yeah, you're unhappy and you don't have food and all that, but it's more because you're lazy. No, it's not. I should put a store somewhere in this area so just that people can figure it out a little better. Because right now the only way for these guys to get food, and maybe one of the only ones, is to go to this central station that I am not allowing passengers. I would allow passengers here, that shouldn't be a problem, because they should wait there, and when they're done waiting here and not getting picked up, they should go to any of the shopping centers that are reachable from here. Also, if they would be picked up, they could be dropped off in any of the other 4 squares of the city, and there are shopping centers nearby. So if I just allow them to go there, they can probably actually go there. What's going on here? Kindergarten, workers, yeah, we have only 7,000 people without a job, 95% productivity. That is really, really good, honestly. I can't complain about that at all. This is all working great. Where do I need electronic components? Over here. Which means at some point I will probably just set a truck up that goes from here to here. And by at some point, I mean, is there a truck ready in my facility? Nope, not right now. We are out of mechanical components. That's right. I'm doing too much with steel. I have too many trains picking up steel from here, and that is not helping anyone. So, what do? There's also not a lot of workers in here, but what are you guys doing? Why are you parking? You are... Yeah. Gosh, this guy has a lot on his plate. I should probably revisit all of this. Because I should. Yeah, pick up that little bit of steel there. Yeah, there's never going to be steel delivered here. Until I actually change these trains to do something a little different, and then... Okay. Remember last time I talked about a food shortage? We also have a steel shortage. One steel plant apparently is not enough for the whole nation. Yes, I know the RCO over here has some steel loaded, but it's not even 100% full. So we are using this steel. We are using construction components from here, but also this is all supposed to be for construction. It's not supposed to be for machine components. I think there's something similar for this. What are you doing? You are trying to load until full? Is that what you're doing? Yeah, stop waiting until full. I mean, seriously. This guy can't drop anything off if you block him there. I also don't fully understand why they don't pick a better lane when they jump in there, but I'm sure there's a reason. It's more I don't want to think about it because it's silly. Wow, this area is done. What does that mean? We need fire trucks and cars to drop off people there. Oh, one thing I want to know. Can this one please cover all of the farm? It can. Beautiful. That's all I wanted. I need... Sorry, I'm jumping. I need a couple buses with 7 people on board. Buses? Microbuses, I think is what they're called. Sure, this one. Looks hideous. Let's do that one. Pick this one. And then I want you to just go back and forth from that station to here. Go. This one. And where are you? I just had you. There you go. And I'm doing this because I am fed up with fires destroying things that I don't currently even have actively anything to do with. So why is something burning if there's not even electricity or anything going on here? I don't know. Speaking of electricity, I just brought that up. Let's get this connected. Fire station, I would like to connect you to. You matter enough. Yep, this covers everything, and that was the one where I don't have this connection automatically. Oh, I didn't pay attention. Good. Can you please come out here? Very good. And then jump over there. And over here. Yep, that's good. And now, just follow the road. I know there are connections available at the end of this. And we can probably build this pretty fast. Yep, that's good. You can hop in here. Out here. I'm trying to make this look a little pretty. I'll leave it up to you if you think it's pretty. I'm not going to use... I don't actually want to use that one right there. That's totally available, and I could totally do. It's been doing this. Where you pull it out, like this far, it's trying to place 4 or 3 in a row, but it doesn't actually need it. So you come there, and you go there. Get you built. This should be a pretty easy build. And I think at this point, these guys don't have anything to build besides unfinished road. Is this still code for electrical wiring? Nope, there's a piece of road right there. Cool. And everything else should be assigned. I think we are doing pretty well. Accommodated tour. Why are you sick? What? Why don't you... Oh, there's no staff here. Oh, okay. Temperature's too low. Why is that? You should be in range of temperature, people, guys. Yeah, there's 2. I would... Oh! Okay. I lost a bunch of people. Did I lose them because of weather or because of different reasons? Nobody's working there. Unacceptable. I think I'm going to regret this, but... Let's move some workers in, and then I will build more housing facilities. Just fill them up. More housing facilities because I don't think there's enough workers in this little town as it is right now. I know I talked about that before already, but we can set those up tonight. I don't think this is going to take very much. I may even build a second store. Yeah, these are all empty. That's not helping anyone. We need people out here. All right, these buildings, also fill them up, please. Thank you. This building, yes. These buildings, very important. And that should fill everything up again. Expected rating, price level, average trip rating. Almost a 3, that's impressive. Yeah, heal them because it's too cold. Do we have people waiting here? Please. Do that. Now there are some people waiting here and getting picked up. I just need this thing to start heating. Is there a shortcut we can give you for this side? No, not really. I guess you could shortcut from that side. Let's do this. Assign this to some construction offices. We need... I think we need dumpers too. Hey, snow. Yep, this is gonna hurt. I need heat. I need a lot of heat. Just more people, please. Pretty please. When it's warm enough, we shouldn't have a problem keeping any of these happy, but right now everyone's unhappy because it's way too cold and they can't actually do what they were supposed to do. All this is, I am pretty sure it's just shortage of workers. I can probably just turn this little area into a work zone because they may even be able to reach this. They're definitely able to reach all of this. That is a really smart idea, B-Ball Joe. I think that's what we're gonna do. Wireframe. Can't do much with it, but we have a lot of cranes in this area. And all we're gonna do is build like, I don't know, 3-4 large barrack style housing units, and then we should have enough people here to work. And I can probably turn off the go here assignment because honestly I don't like it. I don't like to work with the go here assignments, mostly because once you do it once, you have to do it for all the locations, and that is... Sometimes it's fine, unless you want them to actually choose smartly where they're going and where they work. And when you have to do that for every single one, you kind of take that whole freedom away from them. Which may be the point of this, but I just prefer not doing that. Let's see, can we get this lowered so that we can actually use this area? That will be great. It is right on the mountainside, so yeah, this is just whatever it is. Level this out again. And again, people say the leveling, the terrain terraforming system doesn't work. I would like to say that what I just did proves the difference, or begs to differ. Because it works, you can use it, it's totally usable. Sometimes it's just a little harder to use than you want to, and I get that. Let's see. Residential units, what do we have that is big? 95, 95, 75, 165. I think this looks like a perfect, just a perfect example of like a worker area only. Yep. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. That is great. This is almost 800 people in this little spot. I think, and they're even in range of that guy. That makes me happy. I think we can even give them another store, just because why not? If I can build this a little, well, actually, I'll be surprised if they cannot reach this area, especially on the fast roads. But if they can't reach it, I will add another store. For right now, these can all just do what they're supposed to do, and once they're done, we should be able to keep this city a lot happier. Right now, I'm just assuming that we're going to lose everyone that lives here this winter, but that's the problem for a next episode. If you like this stuff, like and subscribe. If you don't, that's okay. Just let me know what you want me to do. Wow, we actually got all the grain in. I just don't have anything else done yet. We got the rail up to here. That's amazing. I love it. These are not assigned yet, and I did say at some point we should put a crossing here to enable actually constructing the rest. So, chain there, regular here, double regular here, mixed signals on this side. Beautiful. And that should be good. Where are you coming from? I only have one rail construction office in this area, but do this. Thank you. Also, do this. Do this eventually. Great. Okay, they are crossing right now, so let's help them a little bit. No, let's not help them. The two trains that I have are totally fine for what I need to do here. But yes, this city is not working yet. I will fix that. I think it's just a matter of having more workers that can actually go to work areas. I may even use these, go into this area to... Yeah, only 8 people. At least the tanks are full. That's good. I may even use these for, like, waiting at this stop, but then having buses go closer to areas where we actually need workers. That may actually be a good idea. I think this is still more than far enough away to not get any pollution in, so that should be good. Doesn't look like we have a fire, and we have enough firefighters. Temperature is going up. That's excellent. They're just having trouble getting what they want, which probably means there were no workers. Maybe the way this set up right now is working, but we are still a little short on workers. So, just to keep everyone happy, make sure that we can make it, or that we can do everything. Can I tell tourists where to go? Oh, sweet. Because if I can tell them where to go here, they can actually spread out to the other hotels as well. And that's important. Okay, well, I said now 5 times goodbye or something. Like and subscribe if you like this stuff. Really appreciate it. And I'll see you again next time. Bye.